I'm here on my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, as you can see, with the face tracking and the gimbal right there. But today I want to look at filters that you can get for it, which is pretty cool. And this is K&F Concept. It's a big name in the filters for cameras and stuff like that. This is a 16-in-1 filter set. You can buy a lot of these separate, but it's also cool to get them in one go. So let's look at these. You get a very cool little box here. And then you get all these different sets right here. And the cool thing is, you can see on the side what it is. So this one is very small. This one, oh, K&F Concept. So this is the ND1000. So this is a very large sunglass for your camera. You can just clip that on because it has these little magnets which clip on the front of your camera. As you can see, it's the same shape. Just put that on, click. And this is a very dark sunglass. So if you're filming in really bright conditions, this could be something that you could use. But in this filter set, you also have different ones. So 1000, that's a lot. I usually use ND2 to 32 filters, those variable ones. I have one that I really like with black mist in it as well. So that 1000, that's really a lot. So this is 256, already a little less. See, you can make out more of the light there and more of my face. So that's pretty cool, 256 ND filter. And you can just carry this with you everywhere you go because you have a lot of slots in there. So wherever you need a 126, wherever you need like a situation, so that clips right on. You can already see a lot more here. So this is for a little lighter situations outside, but not as bright as like the 256 one, which almost makes it seem very dark. And then a few more of these. Let's go through them really fast. 64. Yeah, so a little less even. That's cool. It's still double than what I'm usually putting on there. With that, even with the maximum on the N2 to N32 filter. This is the ND16. So also a little less. As you can see, ND16, and then let's go to the ND32, which is the max that I use. ND16 is, I think, halfway to N32. This is the ND32, so that's pretty cool as well. And I think I have it open almost completely with the black mist, and then N2, or if it's a little brighter, and then open to like. Yeah, and here, this is the lightest one, ND filter here, so you can see that's a lot lighter as well. So those are the little sunglasses you can get for your gimbal. Okay, and then here we have a few of these combined filters, which is also cool. So this is an ND64, so pretty dark sunglasses with a PL filter, and that polarizes, so it removes a little bit of the glare oftentimes. So that's pretty cool. So a little less glare, but it's also a little darker with the ND filter on there. So a polarizing filter and ND filter in one. So it's cool that you have all these different combinations in the set as well. So that can also darken skies a bit with the added PL. This is an ND32 with the PL filter. So a little lighter as well. And I think that looks pretty cool. And it also removes glare just a little bit from the background. So that's also a cool thing to use. As you can see, this is a lot brighter. And you have a lot more glare there in the background. So, and let's do this one as well. This is the ND16 NPL filter. So there you have that. It's a little lighter, but removes that glare still. And then you have the ND8 and PL filter. So just remove just a little bit of that brightness from your image. So great outside or with light backgrounds like I have here. And then let's see. Here we have the CPL filter. So this is circular polarizing filter. Also to remove that glare, but in a well, circular way. It's just works a little bit different than a normal PL filter. So that's pretty cool as well. But this doesn't have that ND filter built in as well. Then you have something like a LPR filter, light pollution filter, which filters like the darkness of the sky. So here inside it doesn't do that much, but I always carry this with me if I don't want to use something like the ND filters, if I'm not going against like the sun, but have that filter just in case. Then a UV filter here just to protect the lens. I have a little bit of that UV blockage right there. So that's nice to have in your kit as well. And the cool thing is you can just keep these filters on your gimbal. So you don't need to remove them. It's just one that you use often. You can just keep that on. This one is the black diffusion 1/8. So this is separate black diffusion without an ND filter, so that diffuses just a little bit here, especially the lights in the background. I'll turn on my large light right here, so you can see that a little bit better. So that's the diffusion filter, blackness diffusion 1/8. So pretty cool. Let me steer you here. And then lastly, so that's all the filters here, is the, let's see, gain of concept. The black diffusion 1/4. So you have 1/8 and 1/4 black diffusion. And you can see with the light there in the background, this is 1/4, this is without. And this is the 1/8 again. So there's a little bit of a difference there. So with a complete set of like this, you can always carry this with you, and you have all of these options that you can go through. You can buy some of these separately, so if you'd like some, you can always do that and buy more in the future, but it's a lot cheaper when you buy like a box like this. So I really recommend this for anyone looking to spice up their Osmo Pocket 3 game. So very cool.